the word to its definition. Then come back. Superficiality ends in ity, and it means the state of being superficial or shallow. International ends with al, and it means between or among nations. Between is two things, among is three or more things. Antecedent ends in ent. It's the thing that came before. Disambiguation ends in ion, means something that eliminates confusion. Incessant ends in ant, and it means continuing without stopping. I chose these words very carefully. Just real quick, go back to the first one. Superficiality, you see super there. International, you see national there. Antecedent, you may have recognized that one. Dis, you probably recognize the dis. So you can use what you've learned, put it all together, use the roots, use the suffixes, and use the prefixes as you're doing your definitions. Now, English is very open to accepting new words. We're one of those languages that we welcome many new words to our shores. We invent new words, we use others' words. And one of the best ways to upgrade your vocabulary is by learning a word's origins. Because if you know where a word comes from, you can link it to other similar words. In addition, you can learn how to pronounce the word because you learn that there are spelling patterns that are very common, like bon mot from the French. And you learn those spelling patterns and those pronunciations, and that helps you to use that word correctly. Earlier, remember, we did denouement, and you learned that that has a certain sound because that comes from French. For example, we took a lot of words for cooking and music and dance from French, from Spanish, from Italian. We took cuisine, soufflé, and omelette from the French. We took taco, burrito, and enchilada from the Spanish. We took cappuccino, lasagna, and biscotti from the Italian. And you know as well as I do that we're just scratching the surface when it comes to words that come from cooking. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to jot down any unfamiliar words that you hear or read. Then look up the word's meaning in the dictionary. And as you get the meaning, also check the origin. Then take the words and group them together. For example, put all the words from French together. This will make you see how the words are similar, and then you'll understand the pronunciations and the spelling patterns much better. So now what I would like you to do is to pause the program and match each word that entered English from French to its definition, and then come back. We said these words are all from the French. A bon mot, and it has a French pronunciation, means a clever saying. Bon in French means good. Mot means word. So literally that means good word. It's a clever saying. Bourgeoisie is middle class. A charlatan is a faker or a quack. Faux pas is a social blunder. Pas in French means step, and faux means fake. So it's a fake step or a social blunder. Gauche means socially inept. Genteel means elegant and refined. Nonchalance means indifference. Rapport is harmony or accord. Repartee is witty talk, and a raconteur is an expert storyteller. Now, I'm sure you noticed that what I've done, in addition to giving you the origin as French, is I've given you a little bit of the word's history. I said, for example, bon mot means good word. Faux pas means false step. So I'm combining several of the methods that you've already learned. I've given you now what things mean and their origin to help you remember them more easily. Let's take a look at Spanish now. Now what I'd like you to do is to pause the program and match each word that entered English from Spanish with its definition. Then come back. An armada is a fleet of warships. Embargo is to restrict commerce, to cut off trade. Flotilla is a group of ships. Now, number 4 looks like it should be junta, but it's pronounced junta. And I've forgotten my Spanish, so I have to keep remembering that this has a Spanish pronunciation. The J is an H. Junta is a ruling group. Presidio is a fort or a garrison town. Guerrilla is an independent soldier, a soldier who works on his or her own. Adobe is a type of sun-dried brick that you may have seen in pictures or in person. Canyon is a valley with very, very steep sides. Sierra is a chain of hills or mountains. And bravado is bluster. Let's take a look at Italian. Now what I would like you to do is to pause the program and match each word that entered English from Italian with its definition. Then come back. An arcade is an arched passageway or a group of shops. A catacomb is a tomb. Cornice is the molding that you may see around doors or on ceilings. A grotto is a cave. Mezzanine is the lowest balcony. You may know that from theater. A citadel is a fortress. A vendetta is a private feud people have. A carat is a unit of weight in gemstones. Now, you probably have heard other carats. It's a sort of common, interesting word. Carat with a K, K-A-R-A-T, is a measure for gold, like 14 carat or 24 carat. Carrot, C-A-R-R-O-T, is the orange vegetable, the one that, we chew on. And C-A-R-E-T, also pronounced carrot, is a proofreader's mark for inserting. That carrot looks like a little upside-down V. Parmesan is a cheese. We often sprinkle it on our spaghetti. And mercantile is pertaining to trade. Now, you may be wondering why I'm saying things like Parmesan, we often sprinkle it on spaghetti. I'm trying to give you a hook to hang the word on. And earlier I had mentioned knowing roots, suffixes, prefixes, knowing a word's history. If you can link the word to something, maybe you link Parmesan to spaghetti, that'll help you remember the word and use it correctly. So all the little things I'm saying on the side, they are to help you remember the words and use them right. I mentioned earlier that English has taken words from many other languages, other than French and Spanish and, Italian. So now what I would like you to do is to pause the program and match each word that entered English from a Native American, Asian, or Middle Eastern language, or some other language, with its definition. Then come back. Saffron is a yellow-orange spice, or it's that beautiful yellow-orange color. The word comes from Arabic. Saffron is a delicious spice, and it's a very, very expensive spice because it comes from the inside of crocus flowers, so it's very hard to gather. To garble means to mix up, and that's an Arabic word. The word garble sounds like mix up. It sounds like the letters or garble are getting caught in your mouth. That's a good way to remember it. Clan is a group of families. That comes from Gaelic. Karaoke is a sing-along recreational activity. The word comes from Japanese. Alchemy is a type of magic, and it comes from Arabic. Karma, which means your fate, is a Sanskrit word. Kumquat, isn't that a great word? Kumquat is an orange fruit. It's Chinese. A kumquat is very small, and they're normally served in this country and preserved, like you get them in a jar and they come in a little bit of liquid. Guru is a wise leader. It's a Hindi word. A pundit is an expert or an authority. That's also a Hindi word. And sequoia is a very, very tall tree. It's a Native American word. The sequoias are in California. You know it's important to improve your vocabulary, to improve your writing. There are many ways to learn useful words. You can play word games, you can read widely, you can use context clues, you can learn the history of a word, you can use word cards, carry them, take them with you. You can learn synonyms and antonyms for words. You can use reference books, such as dictionaries and thesauruses, and learn connotations as well as denotations. Learning affixes, those are prefixes, suffixes, and roots, gives you the skills to decode many new words and to use them properly in your speech and your writing. Knowing words that have entered English from other languages also helps you express yourself with precision and with style. Well, we've come to the end of our program. I hope that you found this instruction helpful and that you've learned some things that you can use to take your written communication to the next level. Be sure to join us in the next program in Video-Aided Instructions Upgrade Your Writing series, Avoiding Common Mistakes, where you'll learn how to polish your writing and make it error-free. Thanks for watching.
When you're serious about learning an academic subject or scoring high on a test, there's just one name to know: Video-Aided Instruction. We don't waste your time with goofy skits, corny jokes, or silly sing-alongs. We get right to the point. Real teaching by real teachers. Visit us online at videoaidedinstruction.com to learn more about our exciting line of educational programs. As we say here at Video-Aided Instruction, press play to learn.
Do you want to earn better grades in school or boost your scores on standardized tests? Do you want to increase your fluency in English or improve your communication skills at work? Or do you simply want to relearn those forgotten grammar rules? Well, look no further. Video-Aided Instructions English Grammar Series is a great resource for everyone, whether you're new to English or you've been speaking it for years. Our one-of-a-kind series can help you master even the most complicated grammar topics. Be sure to view the entire series: English grammar sentence structure, parts of speech, sentence complements, verbs, pronouns, agreement, modifiers, parallel structure, punctuation, and spelling and capitalization. So don't let mistakes in English grammar embarrass you or hold you back. Let Video-Aided Instruction help you eliminate them from your speaking and writing forever. If you're getting ready to take your SAT, don't forget, your score can make or break your chances of getting into the college of your dreams. That's where Video-Aided Instructions SAT Series, a complete SAT course on DVD, can make all the difference. Our comprehensive SAT series will help you prepare thoroughly with insider strategies for making sense of tough reading passages and sentence completions, mastering the tricky rules of grammar, usage, and mechanics, crafting a well-written, high-scoring essay, unraveling those mind-boggling math problems, avoiding lengthy computations by using proven shortcuts, and much more. Get that all-important edge over the competition with SAT Critical Reading, SAT Writing, and SAT Math. After viewing these exceptional programs, you'll be able to take the stress out of SAT success and maximize your score.